guys, and welcome back to Salthemor. Today, I'm reading some more ChronoClock, and I'm joined...
on the contrary, I'm reading.
And I'm joined by Salth!
Yes, hello, what's up, and welcome.
Fucking interrupting bastard.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just load our fine little save file. Okay, so we start out with a group. So, okay, last time, we just get the basics of how we can turn back time, and who Crow is, and how we got hit by a truck, and
what we want to do in life.
Yeah, lose our virginity. Okay, good grief. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. What's all this about? Wasn't expecting to see you at school. After classes let out, Crow was waiting for me outside the school building. One important thing of note here: I'm the only person able to see her. Oh, to see or hear Crow. And she's not a tangible person either, so I found myself attracting the stink eye from people around me as I greeted her. Greeted her.
For helvete. Ooh, that.
Censor.
Yeah, censor.
It wasn't anything important.
Ooh, shit.
Oh.
Do it.
Yeah, teasing her. I'm not a.
Do it. I love Crow.
I couldn't deny what she was saying since I had to go and open my big fat mouth that time. Anyway, you shouldn't be saying words and over again with the way you're dressed. You're making me kind of nervous here.
How you just called me as well?
Oh, we're gonna court everyone. Now, look here. Don't you dare underestimate a growing boy like that. Hell, I could use you to jerk off later if I wanted.
Ray, you're falling! Ray, you're falling!
Yeah. Yeah, well, it wouldn't be that hard because she doesn't have to see. While we were bantering back and forth like that, it happened. I was already looking up since Crow was floating off the ground. The shadow of something falling caught my eye. It was a person. A girl was falling from the sky.
It's raining men. Hallelujah.
It's raining traps.
Oh shit. Get down.
This should be obvious, but it doesn't. Descent did not miraculously case the further she fell. Her body smashed into the ground.
Let me just. Good.
Yeah. Effects.
Oh.
The students nearby all screamed in horror.
Did she jump?
Did she jump? Yeah. Hearing Crow disinterested voice finally snapped me out of my haze.
Yeah, sorry.
A suicide? No.
No, just a goddamn minute.
I grabbed my pocket watch and threw it against the pavement. Ka-ching! 5 minutes earlier in the classroom. I was back in my own room again. Classes had already ended, so it was practically deserted. It seems like a safely rewound time.
It seems like a safely rewound time to just before
anything happens. Yeah. What the hell was that? Right out of goddamn nowhere. Now here.
What is the trouble, Master? So let's have a right time, sir.
No, nothing. Someone just died, but
somebody
fell to their death.
So why is that troubling?
Considering that she doesn't really think the same way that humans do, Maybe Crow doesn't feel the human dying is something to get worked up about. Wait, this isn't the time to argue over that. I didn't see exactly where the girl had fallen from, but she must have been up on the roof somewhere. Crow, go look up on the roof for me.
What a pain.
What? With
Reluctance.
reluctance, she ascended through the ceiling to the classroom and disappeared. Off the classroom and disappeared. I can't fly. I can't fly or pass through the walls like she can, so I had to take a long way upstairs. There are only a few places where the roof can be accessed, and none of them are close by. Well, goddammit. I counted down the minutes as I ran. 1, 2, 3,
4.
I was in the classroom for about 1 minute, and I'd been running for at least 2 minutes. Worst case scenario, I might have already lost 4 minutes. Damn. Knowing I only have 1 minute left, I kept running, dripping with sweat, until I finally reached the door to the roof and threw it open.
My day!
Just as I had expected, I was not alone on the hot and humid rooftop. Aside from Crow, 2 other people stood there. 2 people. It wasn't a suicide?
Objection!
Uncontrollably, I yelled to the person I recognized that this was some sort of suspense movie. What? Don't tell me now, because she was gonna confess. Don't tell me that when she confesses, he say no and she jumps off the roof.
You will find out.
Don't tell me if I'm right, but
no. Do you want me to tell you, or do you want to read it? Okay.
No, I want to read it.
You want to read it? You want to call it? You want to call it?
Suji, did you kill her? Oh.
Shut up, asshole. And what's with that line anyway? You've been reading too many mystery novels.
Suji was his usual abrevised self. Hearing him joking around like that threw me off for a moment. Now what? I turned to Crow, still wondering what had happened.
I actually really love Crow's hair. It's really good, nicely drawn.
Yeah. Crow just shrugged her bare shoulders. The bright sun really did make her look more enticing.
Enticing,
yeah. I then turned to the young girl who I had seen fall from the roof a moment ago.
Sugoi!
I was so surprised at my sudden entrance that she turned bright red and stopped speaking altogether, like the mermaid who lost her voice.
Oh, that's Scandinavian lore! That's Scandinavian lore!
Scandinavian reference. It might be. Yeah, no. She was a cute little girl, probably a first year. Yeah, definitely a cutie.
Oh, I thought it was gonna. Yeah, definitely a first year. No, definitely a cutie.
Arguing with himself. I scratched my head, wondering why I never checked out any of the first year girls before. What exactly is going on here?
You tell me, she asked me to come to the roof, but I didn't expect you to show up too.
Yeah, what do you expect when a girl calls you up to the roof in anime? Did this girl try to assassinate you? You must have thrown her off the roof in self-defense, right?
I know you had a few screws loose, but man, why the hell would anyone want me dead?
Because you have a big fat mouth. Hasn't anyone ever told you that? Oh.
I don't have a big mouth, I just hate being a liar.
Or so Shuji says. Though he is technically right, he never lies. He always says exactly what he's thinking with as much bluntness as possible, no matter the circumstances. See what I mean? If I don't watch your mouth with people, before you know it, your life's gonna end up like an 80% clearance sale on Grudges.
What about the other 20%?
You're asking me?
Maybe you're the one who ought to think shit through before running your mouth.
Running? No, wait! Now we're just talking the same way we always do.
Think about it, Sansi. A guy asking you to meet him on the roof alone probably wants to have a go at you. But if it's a girl, it's gotta be a confession, right?
Oh, so he's not dumb. Haha, like that ever happened.
It's more like, ah!
Oh, I don't know who's more. Oh shit.
Here is his
Hearing
word.
Susie's words, the girl suddenly froze in horror. Man, that's quite blunt in reaction. Huh? Uh, did I come at a bad time? Yeah.
Fucking hate you, that.
Fucking hate it. Oh, yeah. Yes, so? So why did this girl fall from the roof? If she was in this situation 5 minutes before it happened? Did she try to confess but ended up being rejected and heartbroken? Or was it just a freak accident that she avoided this time because I showed up? I really wanted to get out of here, but knowing what I saw happen before, I couldn't move at all. The girl's expression was almost painful.
Oh, that must be really awkward for him.
Yeah,
Because I know if he leave, she might fall again, but so he can't leave.
yeah. I am so sorry. Oh, like, why is she? Oh. She burst into tears as she ran away. She was running to get out of there. Clearly, she couldn't handle the stress of the situation. But she was overwhelmed with emotions, and she was trying to run with her eyes nearly closed. So she actually dashed off into the wrong direction towards the edge. What? Oh, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
But how the? Oh, so it must have been something else.
No, she might not have. It's not explained.
Okay.
But my theory is she might not have the guts to do it. She would go, "I'm sorry," close her eyes, run off in tears, and accidentally run off the edge.
Okay. It all happened too fast for Shiji to react, but I moved a lot quicker because I knew what happened. She would have gotten nervous and ran off like that, whatever I have been here or not. Oh, yeah, whatever I have been here or not.
Hawa!
The girl was moving slowly enough that I was able to reach out and grab her by the arm with a little effort before she could fall. My arms are shaking like crazy.
My arms are shaking, but I'm still shooting.
New hit song.
That's hell of a method of grooming girl.
Why is it always coming to that point when you grab a girl in anime? Despite his complaining, Sujiro have even a sigh of relief.
Look at her eyes.
Yeah.
He nearly got a heart attack by this, but just imagine before if Ray wasn't there.
Yeah, of course. Watching someone nearly fall to their death is scary enough to cause 3 or 4 heart attacks. Nope.
Oh, that sound. Wait, yeah. Where is it?
You want? Hearing her voice, I suddenly realized the girl was trembling and her eyes were full of tears.
Should I turn up the voices a bit?
I don't know.
I don't think we can hear them that good, but we can hear the music fine. That's what's annoying me. Let's just do this. Let's just try it. I can always turn it back, right?
Yep.
Let's just try here.
Yeah, that's better. And we cut this out as well.
Yeah.
I already read this, by the way. Oh, you crying. She was practically bawling. Yeah. I'm the one who wants to cry here. I wanted to go back in time and handle the situation a little better, but since I could only use the watch once an hour, that wasn't an option.
Hey, Lanze.
Yeah, no, wait. When Suzy started walking over here, I held up my hand and motioned for him to stop. This girl tried to confess her feelings and then got so embarrassed she nearly fell to her death. There are still loose ends left unresolved, and I couldn't resolve them with Suji still here. Oh, sorry. I think you should go back to the class.
What's gotten into you, man?
Please, just do it. She won't come down until you leave. Oh, it's so bad.
Christ's sake.
She looked at the distraught girl once again and sighed. Why do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Why do you think I am?
I think you're a complete horn dog who can't take a damn thing seriously. I think we can all agree on this.
Oh shit. You know me well, then. I return inside with one of my own. Just go before this gets any more complicated. Yeah, just get the fuck away from here, right? Get the fuck up.
Get out of here!
Susie just had to get the last word in before he left. Oh. At the same time, Crow floated onto where we were standing without a care in the world.
What on earth are you doing? ...
Yeah.
Oh, our friend is back. ...
I couldn't answer Crow while the girl was with me. But her question was a valid one. Oh, that's good. What on earth was I doing anyway? Yeah, well, saving someone from falling off a roof. I think that's a pretty good reason to be there. A nice transition. I gave the girl a moment to calm down before I said anything else to her. That's nice of her. Although Crow came over to see what was happening, she soon got bored and floated away like a balloon when I wouldn't talk to her. When Crow doesn't have anything to do, she likes to sit all day on the monorail that goes around the city, or sometimes just goes for leisurely strolls through the atmosphere. Wow. She's a plane. But putting that aside, Christ, it's hot.
She's the girly version of Koro-sensei. If you understand the reference.
Yes, I understand the reference. Assassination Classroom. I wiped the sweat from my brow with the back of my hand.
Oh, we need to be poetically with the back of my hand.
Oh.
Na 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 na.
The rooftop is open to students, but most people don't go there during the summer and winter. No, it's understandable. They're generally just too lazy to leave the air-conditioned classroom. Even the students who think of eating lunch outside for a change of pace would prefer eating it in the shades of the courtyard over the hot rooftop. Yeah. I turned my attention back to the girl who was looking up at me. She looked quite confused, but at least she had calmed down. Oh, I guess you don't know who I am at all. Let me introduce myself. I was just passing through when I saw you with my classmate Suji. We're both second years, and my name is Rei. Oh yeah. So you're my senpai?
So yeah, how I know. So you're saying Rei.
What is your last name?
Just
call me Rei. I'm not big on my last name. And I'm a first year. Oh, we already know that. But you still managed to get him to the rooftop and so on, which I think is a pretty good start. You don't have to keep apologizing.
Right, pardon me.
And then, yeah, again, I could almost see that line coming. I said you can stop apologizing. Now she's gonna apologize again. Yeah. How many times are you going to apologize? Do you really think I'm that scary? Damn it, she come full circle. This girl must know how integral reputation it is to the chemistry of a good comedy duo without even realizing it. Surely, if someone took her under the wings, she could have become famous. Whoa, you got me all wrong. I'm not trying to start a comedy duo here. Forget it. Just talking to myself here. Though I have a feeling that your destiny might be waiting for you in Kansai. Kansai? Her eyes widened with disbelief. She clearly didn't know what I was talking about. Well, I guess that would confuse anyone. I tried to calm her down by telling a bunch of dumb jokes, but it was plain to see she was incredibly nervous about talking to someone she didn't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
damn.
usually that might be true for a lot of people, actually.
Oh, with me, I usually just I'm myself, and then just if people
Yeah.
walk, I'm just if it's on the street, I can't do it. If it's like in class, like if I get into a new class with new people, I usually try to talk.
Yeah, but I think that's when. Well, anyway, let's sit down and talk. Yeah. I don't really think we should stand and talk, considering what happened earlier. Oh.
She sat down like I told her.
There we go. I was just glad she was cooperating with me. I sat on the ground with her, not taking my eyes off her. The patty shot. Ah.
No, it's just like
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
Should we call it here?
We can call it here.
Okay. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Bye.